There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another random DOS game show. And this is not going to take long. This is Sweatbox's Textmode Tetris. Can't even say it. Textmode Tetris. And this is Game A. And it's just a Tetris clone, but in text mode. And that's the height of it. I've already made a mistake there. Shame on you, Lawnie. But every move I make is a high score. I win by default. Isn't that terrific? Some naysayers would say, no, Lawnie, you're playing Tetris wrong. You should be better. What with being a DOS gaming enthusiast. Well, to them I say, who's the one about to complete a line? That's right. It's Lawnie. Look at that. And this doesn't appear to differ in any noticeable way from the original Tetris. I mean, obviously it's text mode and monochromatic, but, you know, it works. It's pretty in its own way, and you can adjust the height and the level. So that's neat. And from the looks of things, there's different game types. So I guess we'll investigate that now. Sounds exciting. Can you tell how thrilled I am to be playing another Tetris clone? Ah, dear. Right. That's the thing with Tetris. If you're not careful, you just end up playing it infinitely. Look at all these lines I'm getting. Ah, right. Select game. So now you have a choice between game A or game B. So let's try. Well, I tried selecting game B there, but it still says game A up top. And, maybe I hit the wrong thing. No, I'm definitely hovered over game B. And enter. Unless enter is acting as escape, but then why would it remember that I was hovering over game B? Oh well, it's completely thrown me off my amazing Tetris skills, that. So can we adjust the height? 5. I think I have to hit new game, and then that clears. And you can see game B is significantly different than game A because there's a whole pile of stuff still on the Tetris board, and I've lost already. Okay, let's play again. So I think that's, unless that's a height modifier, let's go with 0 as the height, and then we'll select game B and see what happens. Right, I get it. The height modifier changes how many bricks have already been put onto the screen. So if you want a more difficult game, you change the height modifier, and suddenly you're going from, nice easy Tetris with an empty box, to panic stations, Tetris, blocks all over the place. That makes sense. So that is pretty much it for text mode Tetris. What is it? It's a text mode version of Tetris. Dear. Did not need me to explain that, did you? You know, anybody with a functional pair of eyes who knows anything about gaming will be able to look at this within 1 second and be like, aha, that's what it is. They don't need a 4 to 5 minute long video explaining. But yeah, that's the beauty of this show. Sometimes I'll, multiple lines. Sometimes I'll come across a game that's unique or interesting or whatever, and then other times it'll just be, relaxed and casual and like, oh yeah, I've seen this before. It's almost like playing the same game, you know, just a slightly different variant. I suppose in the case of this, what with it calling itself Tetris and everything, it is playing the same game in a way. So yeah, I'll leave it here. And if you like me talking about random DOS games, I do it all the time. Be they original titles or random clones of stuff, feel free to take a look at the hundreds of other videos on the channel. And if you like what you see, you can always subscribe. And if you can probably program a better Textmode Tetris, you're probably one of my very advanced coding patrons or members. Look at those names. They have seen their fair share of Tetris clones played by me at this point. But I tell you what, I'm doing quite well at this one. And, you know, the mechanics are sound, everything is there that it should be, and it runs as it should. So, kudos to whoever made Textmode Tetris. It's not bad. It's just, you know, entirely unoriginal. But yeah, nice wee way of spending a few minutes in a morning, you know, just warming the old brain up. Until next time.